In scientific communities, the discussions became more immediate. Could a mission be launched to intercept Atlas? Although its speed was tremendous, it wasn't beyond our reach. With precise timing, current propulsion technology could potentially reach it. Engineers began drafting plans for rapid response probes, contemplating nuclear propulsion or advanced drives to lessen travel duration. Meanwhile, time was against them. Each day, Atlas receded further, while bureaucratic processes moved slowly. Politicians weighed costs as scientists insisted on urgency. Studying such an object up close, a potential first artifact of alien technology, was a rare opportunity. Letting it slip away seemed akin to losing a part of history. In the void of a mission, telescopes became humanity's connection. Webb kept watching until its schedule demanded attention elsewhere. Each data set was analyzed with increasing ingenuity. Teams looked for light modulation that might hint at communication. They sought shifts in wavelength and patterns that implied intention. Some proposed sending signals towards it, while others cautioned against potential dangers. If Atlas was indeed a probe, should we reveal ourselves? The delicate balance between curiosity and caution grew increasingly precarious, with the unknown motivations behind the lights weighing heavily on every dialogue. Within Webb's findings, one fact stood out: the lights appeared to rotate. Models indicated that Atlas's spin presented arrays of light at consistent intervals. This suggested geometry, symmetry, indicative of design. Nature creates symmetry, but rarely manifests it this way or at this scale. These weren't mere random flashes, they appeared structured, their patterns too organized to disregard. The mind raced with visions of machines, probes, and even vessels. Although speculative, the architectural aspect within the data was undeniable. This newfound understanding sparked interest in a field emerging as interstellar archaeology, the exploration of relics from beyond Earth. The excitement was palpable. What narratives could these objects share? What insights could they provide about ancient civilizations, the paths they chose or forsook, and their survival through time? Yet a troubling question persisted: if Atlas had journeyed for eons, were its creators still alive? Or was it merely a ghost, a remnant of a lost race, their technology still radiant long after their departure? Conversely, some suggested that its creators could still be thriving, observing, and deploying probes throughout the galaxy. This idea made each interpretation of the lights feel urgent. Were they a beacon, an invitation, or perhaps a warning? If Atlas belonged to a network of such entities, the galaxy itself might be an interconnected map, invisible until Webb uncovered the glow. What many assumed was a lone anomaly might instead represent a star in a vast array, connecting different worlds. The consequences of these thoughts reached far beyond astronomy. Economists speculated on the unimaginable worth of alien technology. Politicians argued over who would possess it if a probe were captured. Would it belong to humanity as a whole? Or would influential nations vie for control? Beneath the wonder, the seeds of potential conflict began to germinate. Artists, free from the restraints of science, envisioned Atlas as a harbinger of life, a symbol of peace, or a sentinel awaiting the emergence of new civilizations. In each portrayal, one recurring theme stood out: connection. The lights served as a reminder that humanity may not be solitary, but part of a grander scheme woven into the fabric of the galaxy. For students and younger generations, this revelation transformed their understanding of the universe. Growing up in a reality where artificial light was detected on an interstellar object meant inheriting a groundbreaking perspective. The question evolved from whether we were alone to how soon we would unveil more. The dream of exploration shifted from an abstract hope to something tangible. As Atlas drifted further, its lights dimmed like a heartbeat fading into darkness. Webb tracked it for as long as possible, each dataset becoming a final note in a vast symphony. Ultimately, the object moved beyond our grasp. Yet what it left behind was unforgettable. Humanity had witnessed something indelible. The artificial glow was permanently etched not just into data, but into our history and imagination. This discovery redirected our thought processes, fostering humility, curiosity, and responsibility. If we are not alone, our actions bear significance, not only for ourselves, but for others. The cosmos is not desolate. It is shared. This realization reshapes everything. The lights on Atlas represented not just illumination in the emptiness, but enlightenment within us, signifying a growing awareness that the narrative of intelligence